What's up guys, Eternal here, and today I'm gonna show you how to play Caitlyn. Let's start with Jana's blade. I'll be playing with Jana against Draven and Pike. So let's get to her skill explanation. On passive, each basic attack generates a stack of headshot, and at 6 stack her next basic attacks deals more damage. The stacks are generated by 1, but in bush when you auto attack you gain 2 stacks in one auto. And also when your enemy steps on a trap and you are in range or you do E, your next basic attack will be a headshot as well. So let's start with Q first, and this is a wave cleaning ability that deals less damage as it collides with units. Oh nice, already some advantage. Caitlyn has great auto attack range, so you want to abuse that. Use some Q to go the wave and get level 2 first and proceed dominating this lane. You don't have to push at this state except for the level 2. Then you take W second, so her Yordle traps, can use it to burn your enemies, and that's problematic for them because you won't be able to get that CS now. Later when you add more points in W, you can place up to 5 traps at once. And sometimes I'm keeping these traps for jungler, so I place them somewhere there. But generally about traps later in the game, you can secure some objectives when you place 5 traps in a line. And her E, so this is her escape tool that triggers headshot as I mentioned before, and I just dodge. So that's how it works. You can make an escape when you stand next to the wall and E and get away. The E slows, you manage to successfully land it on enemy. Right now I'm not pushing because you can see he's zoned, he's going for CS, but I have no range. And Jana is one of the best supports for Caitlyn because she's a strong laner, and I recommend playing Caitlyn for someone that is new to AD carry, because it's not hard to do well with her. Of course there's a difference between good and bad Caitlyn, but generally not complicated, because just the auto attack range makes it all easier. Yeah, he is fine. Not recalling yet, so I'm not pushing. If I see him recoiling, I'm gonna push this wave. Doesn't seem like that for now. Caitlyn shines in early and late game. In mid game she's a little weaker. You can also E like this to get in range. There's a combo also when using E and Q at the same time. You skip the animation of Q. At least the animation is halved, so you rarely do this, but sometimes it's good for outplaying your enemy if you have enough mana. Now that the wave is played so nice, I don't have to push. You can see that he's losing some CS. And Q is the ability that you want to max first, then W to have more traps. Oops, close. Yeah, you can see the CS advantage is huge. I doubled his CS and it doesn't seem like something is going to change for him. I'm still controlling the wave and Janna accidentally auto-attacked minion. I don't want this to happen. Wave control is important on Caitlyn. Can manipulate it. Can basically set the lane as you want with your auto-attack advantage. Range, I mean. Later when you build rapid fire cannon, the range is even wider. And now I have my ultimate. So this is a targeting ability that channels Caitlyn in one place so she cannot auto-attack. And after short channeling, you fire some missile that can be blocked by enemy. You can use it on lane as your finisher or just to poke your enemy, and especially in teamfights, most of the times you won't be able to use your ultimate. So it's worth going like this, that you use your ultimate before the teamfight starts. So when you see, let's say, want to aim for AP carry and ADC, so you use your ultimate when your enemy is not close to some tank that can block it, cause you see the damage is not that great, it's just a finisher. 300 at the moment. Later it's like 1000, but very late in the game. So imagine if you use your ultimate and it gets blocked by a tank that deals barely some damage. So generally just use it as some additional damage that you get, because sometimes you end up dying without using your ultimate in a team fight. So this is the reason why you should do it like that. And he regains some CS, but still fine. And I'm gonna have so much gold on my first pack. Still zoning him, he's coming. I'm gonna E like this. Not image. Got to pay attention to enemy minions. Don't want to flash yet. And he died. So that's how you use it. Usually on lane it's a finisher. I'm going back, I don't know where the enemy jungler is. If I saw Kha'Zix somewhere on the map top side, I would pull this wave because Pyke is not able to kill me with Janna. The first item that you wanna build is some Razor. One more thing about the ultimate and W that I didn't mention before is the fact that these abilities grant two sides. So you can reveal stealth opponent when he steps on a trap or when aiming with your ultimate. So sometimes you can use your ultimate to reveal some Rengar, let's say, or Shaco. I think he roamed. Got a kill. Got to react. What is happening? And yeah, I just got my E on cooldown without doing animation, so pay attention. Because your E can be easily interrupted. Her damage potential is crazy if you get ahead. Kha'Zix just died, so I can play a bit more aggressive on lane now. Like this. And that was an example of EQ, what I mentioned before, so you skip the animation, as you can see. You can surprise your enemy. Yeah, so he's usually not expecting that. Yeah. Will he try? And if I do ultimate, it won't be enough damage. I pretend like I'm just face checking, and he died. He was sure that I'm just going to ward. Well, nope. Use every opportunity to trade some auto attack. I had shield, so I could go like this. Pay attention to your allied minions so you know when your enemy comes to last hit. And with auto attack range it's easy to react for you, and that way you win the trade without taking damage back. Ah. Nice. Almost. Yeah, recent patch. The ADC items based on crit and this one are a bit cheaper, so this is very good news for Caitlyn. This passive didn't work so fast. The headshot also works on the turret. And I have the first turret, nice. So in teamfights you don't really want to use the Q, because on the time when casting this Q you would do 2 or 3 auto attacks. So maybe at the start of the fight or to reach someone, but generally you just want to keep auto attacking. And now let's get rapid fire cannon and attack speed boots. And I have my core items, now I get infinity edge. And after that, let's go with static shift. The damage is going to be absolutely amazing later in the game. And now that I pushed bot and they all grouped mid, I'm gonna help Zoe. Well, she died, but I'm gonna at least react. Oh, hello there. I just want to push this wave. Doesn't matter that it's Nasus when you can get free objective. I try so hard to defend this. but I'm so fat at the moment they cannot react to that. Alright. So I just go for another kill. Going for the mid threat, of course, that is the most important thing. Use ultimate now. Pressure him. Not in range. Let's place some more traps. Caitlyn is heavily reliant on attack speed. And casting abilities in her is just waste. Her auto attacks are so good thanks to her passive. So don't do dumb things, it's easy to position yourself with such auto attack range. If you feel confident, you can go in front line like I do and just keep auto attacking. Now I can place more traps. This threat was taken, I'm going bot now. Should be another free threat. If Zoe follows, also it might be problematic. I can trade a bit more. Okay, he healed that. Time to back, I have so much gold. So that was her damage without Infinity Edge. Well, check this out now. So since I'm having Doran's Blade, I don't have to buy lifesteal, this is why I want to keep this item. Let's proceed building static shift from this. I can farm some camps, I'm going for bot lane, turret again. They are busy fighting for no objective. So I get free farm, I'm so fed so I'm able to face assassin, even Diana if she counts bot. You want to keep that CS per minute. Now 5 shaft, this is huge, so you usually place it somewhere there and your enemies are not able to get the Baron Pit. Also it's gonna be good when defending your base. Yeah, because of this headshot it's so easy for Caitlyn to take turrets. especially in the late game. Jeez, because of this Kindred's ultimate died. And that wasn't a good ult. I would just kill Kha'Zix without her using that. And one more thing that I didn't mention is that if you kill on enemy that deals with a trap, he gets 100% damage from Q. So thank you guys for watching and hope that you learned something about Caitlyn. See you next time.